Here we go, baby. Woo. Hello and welcome to episode number 21 of the Polar Opposites podcast with your boy Nugget, as always, across from the table from the one, the only, Foldsy.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one today. We think we're live. We hope we're live. Let us know down in the comments. I've dressed up for the occasion. I've taken a bit of a leaf out of your book there, as I'm a new sportsman. So
what's going on?
Bulls, Rodman represent. So we, better get the shades on because it is weekend warrior style, and we couldn't get it live yesterday. We were too hungover. We've come again. And it's we hope we're live, so let us know in the comments. We want to see your comments today.
I've just had a look. We're live. We're good to go. We're rolling. I can see us on YouTube. We're good to go. So I'll just give a quick rundown of what's going on today. Quite a jam-packed session. We couldn't get it going yesterday. We had some technical dramas. Our bloke again away with his missus 4 days in a row. What is going on? Idiot. So we've got the weekend antics as always. We've got the betting. We've got the tier list. Snack tier list. Australia's snacks.
Love it.
30-second rapid fire. We've got the sports footy recap, top five, and then a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the submarine. We're going to talk about a bit of everything. There's a bit of drama going on with the stepson. While his old man's gone down in the drink. He's gone to Blink 182 and he's DM OnlyFans birds and stuff like that. So it's going to be a big one. We got a lot to talk about.
His old man's gone down.
And yeah, it's going to be fun. And then we were on a little bit of a time crunch because we're going to play golf, baby.
Yeah, boy.
And then there's going to be a would you rather maybe attached to it. Will it be?
Yeah, so I'll make a would you rather at the end with a golf stipulation. So, but any weekend antics? Actually, can you play us in? It's Weekend Warriors. And you haven't played us in yet.
Okay. Yep. Hang on.
Here we go.
You ready for it?
I'm ready.
I always go for the other one. Sunny days, it's time and I'm alive. Good chance to one I'll survive. Weekend Warriors, it's time. Some days it's fine, I'm alive.
Yeah,
baby.
That's nice. So
we hit it.
Really, really good. So how was your weekend? Any antics? We had the Saturday Sippers, which went well with Reese.
Saturday Sippers went very well. If you guys have watched, there's a few of you who have watched now, giving us a few comments, which we love to see. So drop your comments below. We love it. It went well. Just a bit of played a few games. What did we play? A bit of Mario Kart. We played a bit of Conker's Bad Fur Days.
I couldn't remember what the name was.
Conker's Space Jam, the whole thing. So
didn't live up to the hype, unfortunately, Conker's, but
it didn't, did it? Yeah, sometimes when you put them on the big screen, not that good. But it was good to get Reese in. We love that. We love the guests. We love the Friday. Well, it was the Saturday Sippers this time, but cost us. That's why we couldn't get in yesterday. We were cooked. We were hungover. What did we do? We went from the Saturday Sippers down to
the Dons get absolutely destroyed.
Watch the Dons. So yeah, we just did a bit of a pub crawl there. Ended up at some weird bar with some
trombone or something.
Trombone. So it was a good weekend. But we're ready. We want to hear about you guys. How did you go on the weekend? Even though it's Tuesday already, the weeks go quick these days. So it's going to be fun though. So before we start, let's just, if we're organised enough and it's working.
Yep.
Our boys said it should be working.
Okay.
I should have a new poster up here.
Oh,
and
straight away.
Just go through it. So if you can see, I've got old mate. His name is Zach Bryan, country superstar from Oklahoma. One of my favourites. I love him.
Choice.
No, great choice. So if you're a country music fan, he is just taking the world by storm at the moment. Great tunes, great vibes. So he's up there for good. We love him. What about you? What do you got over there?
I'm not happy with that choice at all. This is the sort of stuff you should be rolling with. Mohammed Ali, where he is over here. That's the most iconic photo. I think that's George Foreman down there on the ground. Muhammad Ali's stoked. He's knocked him out, and that's what it's all about. That's the sort of iconic. We got Warney. We got Eminem. We got my man down here. How am I doing here? We got Green Day. We got Shaq. They're all happening. We got Jeff Hardy down here. Oh, good stuff. So it's all happening here with the backboards, and it's growing. We've gone through quite a few posters, haven't we now? Foldsy, down your end?
We have indeed. I better turn this thing off so it doesn't go through there. I just want to make sure that we're all rolling here. No dramas. If I can, detach from that. But
live on the pod. So do you want to get straight into the tier list? Oh, actually, before we go, if anyone watched the Saturday, it was the...
Yeah, you let them roll it and I'll...
it was the betting, was that Saturday Sippers we did that, or was it Friday or Thursday? I can't remember what day it was that we did the betting tips, but we ended up losing by 2 legs. So it was one of the biggest multis you'll ever see. It was a 14-legger. It was about 5 same-game multis in there. So 5 different AFL games. And we ended up losing on 2 on 2 legs only by a whisker. So it's not good. And anyone knows when you get your sports bet, you get all the green ticks and you've got 1 or 2 red little crosses that cost you the multi. And the losers were Tom Patley. This was unbelievable. When we were watching it here on Saturday Sippers, Sydney have scored 220 points or whatever they ended up scoring. They won by, it was 205 to 34. So it's an absolute bamboozle, absolute smashing by by Sydney from West Coast. They went out winning by 170 points, and Papley didn't even kick 2 goals, only scored 1. And then yesterday on Saturday night, Parrish ended up with 23 touches instead of getting 25. So, you blink or a couple of lucky bounces go our way, and we end up $500, $600, and we're really rolling into the weekend betting. But hey, we go again next Friday or next Thursday, whenever we'll do the bet. We've got our resident punter Skitsy, who's given us the tips. So quite close, and I think maybe next week will be the one that we get and that we win. So looking forward to that.
Yep.
And that was your betting recap. So hopefully, next week we get the chockies. What are your thoughts on that, Folsey?
Yeah, I love that. And I reckon I've sorted something out here too. We're all on the fly here, but we're killing. I reckon from all reports, if I click over to this, you guys should be able to see us on the tier list. Now, you guys let me know. I'm going to let's just have a quick look back there. Is that what we want to see? Is that the screen? We'll have to work that out. Hopefully you can see that. Where are we here? There's a bit going on here.
There's a bit of moving parts, but that happens. I'll keep us posted. Even if we get the tier list up, we'll see how it goes. But it's Australian snacks. We've got all your classics, I think, on there. I saw some pizza shapes before. That's just seeing your background at the moment. We'll see what happens if it flies up on the screen, or it might not.
Let's hope. Well, we need that because the people need to see. They want to see, so they need to see that. So maybe give us a would you rather from the get go while I get this sorted.
While we do that. So would you rather? So quite an interesting one. So I had the props and stuff ready to go, but it was, would you rather I give you $20 right now, or you have an opportunity? So I was going to go putting, but maybe we'll just do one shot. You got to hit a fairway in regulation off with the driver. Okay. So what's going to happen is, if you win and you hit the fairway, I will buy you lunch we'll do it next week. I'll buy you lunch all week next week. So you get your guzzies, you get your sushis. But if you lose and you miss, you buy me lunch for the week. What are your thoughts on that, Foldsy?
I love that. And I think we might be sorted here as we get to it. I love it. I'm all for it. I'm going to go for glory kind
We're
of
definitely
guy.
on. I just checked. We're definitely on.
Look at that.
That's great.
We are. So then, okay. So as you can see here, we got the tier lists. We got those tier lists up, baby. So today's ones, you want to introduce what these tier lists are?
Yeah, so it's Australian snacks. As you can see, you got your Aussie, your classics. Veggie, I don't know how Vegemite got into the snacks section, but sure. We got your Tiny Teddies, your Whiz Fizz, your Pods, obviously your Shapes, just your absolute classics. Some Tim Tams there by the looks of it, some Allen's Frogs. It's all happening. So I'm not sure. I've never had a mint patty before, but that could be terrible, I'd just imagine.
You reckon the old...
Straight in the,
let's have a look. Yeah, well, Jumpies. Never heard of Jumpies.
Yeah, there's a few. Usually I'd be pretty good at snacks. There's probably about 3 that I can see that I've never tasted. So the rest I've probably nibbled on, which is quite nice.
Wagon wheels. So we got a bit of everything in here. So hopefully from all reports, you guys can see what's going on. We love it. We've got this sorted. We are absolutely cooking here. So we are live. Let's go through them from the get-go. Tiny Teddies, baby. What do you think?
Yep. Tiny Teddies. I love a Tiny Teddy. I don't know about what's your thoughts on that, but I
Tiny
definitely...
Teddy's a staple. When I was, primary school, me and you, obviously, mum and dad packed our lunches in the morning, bang, bang, bang. They throw in some Tiny Teddies, you know what I mean? So same with maybe a what do they call Calamello Koala?
Koalas,
they'll be coming up, and that's a staple too. But I think Tiny Teddy's unbelievable.
So I'd be chucking them in the good. But they might fall... Oh, so there's a great there too.
Great and excellent. I would put him in great.
Yes, yeah. They
Just
might
to start with.
down the great,
we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
So next in line, we got that Whiz Fizz,
I love
baby.
Whiz. I'm a sicko for Whiz Fizzes. I love them. So I'd chuck them. I don't know. It's just pure sugar, and that's my sort of bread and butter. I love Whiz Fizz.
And that's I haven't actually thought about Whiz Fizz or had a Whiz Fizz obviously since those days, but that was extremely horrendous for your body, wouldn't it be?
Oh,
Just
so bad, but so
absolute powder
good.
going in.
So chuck it up behind Tiny T's for me.
So yeah, you reckon great.
I
It's
love
really
Whiz
going in
Fizz,
there.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to be flying through this one. We've got a lot on today, so we don't want to spend... Remember last week we went through the actors and it
actors
took an
was a
hour. So
4-hour potty.
people loved it. They were intrigued.
Long form, that's what it's all about. Long
That's it.
form
So
pod.
the pods, I've never had pods, to be honest with you. So
I've
I'm not
had
gonna-
them.
Yep.
They are not bad, but they wouldn't be like my number 1 or 2 chocolates. I'd chuck them in the good because they are quite good. But yeah, not for me it's not in the great or excellent category. So chuck them in the good for me, thanks.
Okay, so hang on. I'm just
I'll
just
listen
making
down there.
sure we're good. We got to make sure we got the. I want to because I'm going to be the. Well, you might have to be. We don't have to work out how we can read the comments so they go live. You know, we got to.
Yeah, I can read the comments.
So okay, we got pods. Where did you say you wanted that? I'm going to drop it in below average. Was it?
Nah, good.
Oh, okay. You're a big
Yeah,
fan.
no, they are good.
Yeah, I did
They're
miss
quite
that.
good.
So
Here
here
we go.
Here are the big dogs.
This is the real spanner, which I think we could get one day on the Grub challenge, the Grub versus challenge.
As in both these two.
Shapes versus barbecue, or we get the whole lot happening.
For sure. And I'm just trying to work out which one I'd prefer, to be honest. They were both legendary. But what if someone offered you the jewel, what do you go for? You go for
I used to be a pizza shapes man, but recently I might have converted to barbecue.
Okay.
And it's tough. So I'm going to go, but for 30 plus years, I was a pizza shape man. So I don't know if the last year, is that just because I've had so much pizza shapes, or
For
so I'm
sure.
taking pizza shapes number 1 on excellent. Get it up
Bang,
there.
It's up there, and I would agree with that. It is an absolute staple. That, and same with when we're talking about primary school days, nothing better than opening up that bag lunchtime and going, boom! I got the pizza shapes. You got Johnny next year who's rolled up with a big pack of wagon wheels or Sandboy garbage, and
You just know, it's like you're looking up. You got your sandwich that's going straight in the bin, and then your pizza shapes is going straight into the gob.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly. I think that's what most kids would do. That sandwich goes out. The amount of the sandwiches that go down the old chute, I reckon, at these primary schools. But that's life, isn't it? You got to build your immune system somehow. So I'd have to put these still in great.
Barbecue shape. Yeah, I'd almost put them. They could be top 1 too for me.
I think so too. Yeah, we'll keep your pizzas in front, but that is superb. There's nothing better. These literally, you gotta kind of put a weight up these ones. I reckon, like old school now. You know, what I mean, like you can, if you had a Whiz Fizz now, you'd be like, oh, it's a bit sweet, it's a bit too much for me now. But these things you can munch on those with beers and whatever.
They're a stocky standard. So the Chomp, I'm not a big fan of the Chomp.
We got Chomp.
I'd say below average. It's not bad because I would eat it if someone gave it to me.
We got Chomp. So Chomp, as I think it was like a poor man's, like if there was a flake or a picnic or something like that, you'd much rather that.
Chomp,
Chomp, let's go average.
I'm going below average.
Below average. Okay, I can respect that. Yeah, you're not begging for a Chomp.
Because I'd take a Violet Crumble over a Chomp.
I would too. So
chuck that in average. Well, I'm an average man there. It's not that good.
Violet Crumble doesn't do a whole lot for me. Something about that's real sticky on the teeth.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad little hit, but there's what was another one? It was Violet Crumble, and there was another one that was very similar, and it was kind of a bit better than that. But we'll see if that comes up.
Crunchy or something?
It might be.
Yeah, I reckon it's crunchy.
It might.
I'm sure that'll flow up. Surely.
There's a few things coming up. I can already see a Turkish and
Turkish
the Cornetto.
delight.
They're all out of there. So, all right, here we go. Now, as you get a bit older, they brought out the old Natural Co. They're probably more for the adults, these ones. So, what are your thoughts on the old Natural Co?
Not for me at all. Stefo's hit us with Chomps are the ultimate.
She's not happy.
Goodness me.
That's good. That's what we like to see
That's
a bit. So Stefo's not happy with.
Make sure you throw us a comment. So we'll engage with the comments for sure. But Chomps, no,
I like that. That's what
if you're going to throw out that sort of garbage comments, you might not get a call out.
So she wants Chomp higher, but we'll have to see what else comes. It'll be interesting to know what else our viewers reckon. It's good. So I think natural. I'm going to throw these guys in the below average. To be honest, you wouldn't like as chips come.
Yeah. I'm a Smith straight down the line. I just don't bother for me.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Even Thins, not for me at all.
No, all right. Let's keep pumping. There's going to be a bit here. So
French fries,
I reckon absolute terrible.
You don't like them?
Unbelievable. One of the worst tasting things you'd probably ever get.
Chuck them down. I'm
happy to throw it in the terrible, but if you want it in bad,
go in bad.
Because it's like they're tasteless. I get like
I'd eat them.
I know people are going to come after me for that. They love the French fries and stuff like that, but something about it for me just really. Now, what about the Cheezels?
I love Cheezels. What are your thoughts on
I'm a big
cheesels?
fan. Not happy with the dust on the fingers afterwards.
That's probably what's going to cop it from. Chuck them in front of the Whiz Fizz though, for sure.
I think, I'd be happy with it in front of the Whiz Fizz for sure.
But
for
they are an absolute staple. You can't go wrong. We used to play, the 64. We're playing 64 on the Friday Fancy Frothy Fridays. We used to play. What's the super? What's the game where you play all the mini games?
Mario Party.
Mario Party, and then we get snacks, and cheesels is always a staple and would go the quickest. So it's an absolute staple.
I love it. And a great little snack. If they come out and you're with the lads or whatever like that, playing a bit of a round and that, it's always the one that the hand goes in and everyone's digging for gold because they know it's going to run out quick. So and here we go. The old Caramello Koala.
Yeah, I think
back in the day, unbelievable.
This could be my favorite chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
I would. Oh, no, I've seen another one that I'm going to be fighting for pretty hard. But I do think a Caramello Koala is excellent.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Well, what's the other one you'll think? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Well, no, we can get to it now. Flake.
Oh, you're a flake.
I'm a big flake man. So I know everyone at home is going to be with me. Flake. Still, if you're going through that Macca's drive-through with your Sunday, you put that flake in there.
The only time you'll have a flake. You'd never pick a flake just without going through the Macca's drive-through.
Well, we should say this. Yeah, I'm not like that much of a snack man. I could, go through and eat burgers all my days and all that. But something about the snacks, I'm not that much of a sweet tooth guy, snack guy. But that's why, I'm a bit picky with these ones. But
I definitely have that behind. So caramel koala up and excellent, I reckon.
I think so for now.
And I reckon flake may be ahead of it. Well, you can choose where you want to put that, but
I want to put flake
for me
in front of Cheezos there.
No, so I'd have French fries in front of the flake if it was up to me. But
that's good. That means we can move this up.
No, I'm kidding. That's just how bad I rate the flake.
Okay. Well, that's if you rate it bad, we move it back a little bit. So how about that?
Chuck in front of the Whiz Fizz.
In front of the Whiz Fizz, good. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a hard tier here. People are saying that it's hard to manage. We've got two opinions here, so we need to make it float. It's got to float. So for the people. So here we go. Twisties, icons of the game. It's coming up high. Where do you think? Where do you go?
I don't think we can have the two shapes 1 and 2. I think we have to split the Twisties. That's an excellent. It's an excellent for me.
I agree. I would almost say it's better than definitely better than Cheezels.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you reckon maybe split the middle in there?
I reckon.
I think people will be happy with that.
Yeah, for sure. It is an absolute
All right, Tim Tams.
Some people love Tim Tams. This is the caramel.
Bit boring
Tim Tam
for me.
as well,
Yeah,
if you can see
caramel
that.
Tim Tams. Okay, well let's go terrible then.
Yeah, I haven't had it. I'm sure it's nice, but I haven't had it.
The real Tim Tams are coming up, so they might get a bit more love.
Stefo's throwing out curly whirlies as well.
Curly
what
whirlies?
What is going on with Stefo?
No, I'm with her on that. Are they coming up? I can't
even see them on
But curly whirlies are
list.
very good. I think they're the ones I was kind of thinking. They're kind of like a better version of Chomp.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm with Stefo on that. Curly whirlies.
Now, these mint slices are terrible.
Yep,
I
terrible
hate
as
those
well.
things.
I'm happy with that.
Dad loves those. Remember Dad used to
he
smack
loves a bit of the mint slice. Yeah, I'm happy to put that there. Same with...
Freckles.
Oh, no, freckles are good. Sorry, freckles were good. I'm going to put them good just behind the pods. Happy with that?
Yeah,
They were a good little staple.
Man.
Yeah. Bit sweet, you get burger rings.
Burger rings good, but not quite up to the Cheezels standard.
I'd say good like that.
Yeah.
Almost
Maybe
probably
chuck
better
in front of
than
the
freckles.
Yeah.
Good, smart. Now we're flying. Twisties.
The greens. I
Green,
can't remember
twisty. Good for a change up once in a while, but not your
not your top.
go-to.
But I reckon maybe chuck it in front of the Whiz Fizz. Because I do. It's hard. Yeah. Chuck in front of the Whiz.
I'm with that. Yeah, because I think Whiz Fizz has got a pretty high rating there, so I'd be happy to see that at the end of
Yeah,
great.
we might put the Whiz Fizz to good in the end.
I think we will throw it down there now. I think
Yeah.
that's probably it doesn't deserve it, but it was good back in this day. Oh, we got the original. What are these?
They're the orange. I like the orange shapes.
What are they calling it? Mini chicken. Yuck.
Chicken. Oh, you haven't had the orange shapes?
Don't think
you know
so.
what? I thought aren't they? They're the same as those ones down the bottom right. I think.
Like these ones here.
If you go left. Keep going. There. Oh. Yep.
Oh, those.
That one. They look the exact same.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So maybe just put one of them in the.
All right, we'll put this one up in. Where do you want it?
Chuck in good. I think it's my third favorite shape flavor.
Okay.
If I had, we're gonna do we'll do a what do we call it? A grub off. We'll grub off it, but I'm thinking, let's maybe go behind freckles.
Okay, I like it. Where are those freckles at? I've lost the freckles.
Right. Yeah.
Behind freckles, boom.
Yeah,
all right,
nice,
let's keep moving. We got the thins. Is that light and tangy? Yes, I loved the light and tangy.
Is that You're a
Thins,
thins guy?
light and tangy. It has to be up there. I would put them in front of chicken for my being.
No, you're right.
Happy with the light and tangy?
I don't love them, but that's not a bad
Good
spot
little
for 'em.
mixture. I think people
This
will
is-
like that.
A chicken crinkle chip is the ultimate.
So you're a Smith guy.
I love a Smith's, and a Smith's with the crinkle touch, because they've got not non-crinkle, what they call them, just your flat. But the crinkle ones are just where it's at.
For sure.
So
And I like the crinkle cut. And so in front of the light and tangy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So probably you want them maybe in front of the tiny tennies.
That's where I'd put them for sure.
Love it. Yeah, I can go with that. For sure.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
building quite a list.
That's it. We're flying. Give us your comments there. We love it. Fantails, never happy with them. I reckon terrible.
They've been
for me.
discontinued as well.
Have they? Terrible. See you later. Turkish. I hate the Turkish bread. The Turkish. Sorry, what are they called? These and this one here, whatever that is.
I think that's like a
So
poor
that's
man's
going
Mars
terrible
bar.
as well.
Yeah.
See us later. I don't know. We never had these two. I reckon that much growing up.
They're
personally.
probably the last pick in the favourites.
No, for
Chiquito
sure.
didn't even make that, but Turkish
Should
Delight's
be,
probably your
that's
last
it.
pick.
That's it. All right, here we go. Now, salt and vinegar, an absolute staple. That'd probably be surely the most bought chip ever. Salt and vinegar chip. You don't
Should have
think?
done that for your top five. I should have. That could be another
What's
top
the most
five back in
selling?
the
That's
day.
not bad. That's so. Yeah, where do you want it? Where do you see it? Where do you like it?
I like a salt and vinegar crinkle chip, but it's not chicken for me. So chicken's my favourite. So I'd put it maybe in front of the flake if you could.
I'm going to put it in front of the cheesel actually, just for the. I think the people at home are going to be. That's like a staple. Like cheesel was a bit like if you rolled a school back in the day and you're a cheesel man. Yeah. You're like, oh, these families got a bit of coin, but then you got the if you're the salt and vinegar, you just straight down the line.
I agree. That's fair. It's a fair assessment. Vegemite.
All right,
I
here
don't
we
know how
go.
Vegemite made a
Vegemite, baby, and personally, I'm a big Vegemite man. I get a bit of shit because I only put a little bit of Vegemite on. I'm not like a big spreader.
Yeah.
I just like that little hint of it on the toast and stuff. But once it goes on the toast with a bit of butter, unbelievable scenes. Australian
it's
made.
almost too hard to judge this one because it's not really a snack. It's not.
You're right.
It's like a spread. It's
but
hard
for the
to.
Australians out there, it's got to be on there. Excellent, doesn't it? At the back there.
I love Vegemite, but it's not something you just eat out of the jar. Like you need toast with it. You need
Not a snack.
it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's
So
like
what do? We leave it off the list. They might come for us.
I don't know. It's excellent for me, but it's kind of like you're not just going to Vegemite like opening the jar and spoon.
Yeah, it's like a meal.
Nutella
It's not a
type
snack.
operation.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it might be people might be against it, but we'll just leave it off.
I think we leave it off.
Because,
It's too hard to rate.
and that'll have to come into something else later down the line. Some
spreads
Australian, spreads. I like that.
Redskins.
Redskins.
Oh, delicious.
Big fan.
I absolutely love Redskins.
I would put them in front of your little tangy lights there.
Your tangy liked it. He said mine. You were the one that rode hard for the
I
tangies.
do like the light and tangy. But where do you think?
I had a Redskin the other day. It was delish.
Yeah, you like where it looks there?
Yeah, it's good.
All right, we're flying. Original. I think original chips are trash.
Yeah, they're easily the worst.
I'm putting them behind. Yeah, the short.
Oh, terrible. Just not even bother.
Hate 'em.
Some people, that's going to be controversial.
Just such a dry mouth, like horrendous.
You run
guys
that?
come for me if you need to, but I'm keeping that one.
I want to be a part of that.
Yep, I'm taking that there. It's my Tim Tams. Here we go. I'm with you. They're a bit boring for mine. I know people like to use them, dunk them, do the whole thing, but I'm gonna. I'm not a fan, so you tell me.
Yeah, I'm happy there. Maybe in front of the chomp.
Front of the chomp.
Yeah, but it's still.
Poor chomp.
That's another one that Dad absolutely loves.
The
Sandboy. This is an interesting.
Sandboy barbecue, big fan.
they're good.
Big fan. I'm a big
Underrated.
barbecue, chip man. So I'd have that pretty high. I'd probably put that in front of the Wizzy.
Yeah, it's a good call.
You like that?
I'm happy with that.
Now we're flying. Okay, we got the snakes.
I
Snakes
think that
alive,
could be
baby.
the best. I think Snakes Alive lollies. That's the best lolly in the game.
So
I'd have to go in front of the Redskins. Probably in front of the Flake as well.
So this is what we're going down lolly. Yeah, I'd go with that because they're a staple, aren't they? Like
They're
snakes,
a staple, yeah.
You're not going wrong with it. And Allen's too. They don't really do anything too bad. Allen's.
It's probably your first. Like if you're having snacks and you play with the lads and you're on snack duty, and they want lollies, you're probably going with Snakes Alive as your first pick. You get a couple of bags of that, people are happy.
All right, here we go. We are absolutely moving. Boost.
We are moving. It's all happening.
Boost.
I don't mind
No,
Boost.
thank you for me. It's a no from me. It's just one of those.
It's better than a chomp, though.
I disagree.
You reckon it's worse?
Yep. But what do you want it? I'm not riding too hard for any of them, but
Nah, I can chuck it in front of the chomp.
front of the chomp, gold boost. Yeah, it doesn't do much for me, the boost.
yeah.
Cherry ripe, now that's got to be up there.
Oh, you like cherry ripe?
I'm a big cherry ripe man. Well, not monstrous. I'd rather a violet crumble, so it can't go in front of that.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's not.
They've
Doesn't do heaps
they've
for
lost
me.
their touch.
There's no picnic here. I'm a big picnic man. You like the picnics?
Yeah, I thought even like a Mars or just a.
No Mars bar. Yeah, I don't know.
I'd
who's
say
on
the
these
Mars
lists.
would be your greatest.
Oh, we got the honey soys coming up. Okay, now we're talking. All right, here we go. Let's. You happy with it there?
Yeah.
Let's keep bumping because we got some golf to play. Jumpies. Never heard of it.
Just chuck been terrible. Yeah.
See you
for
later.
sure.
This looks like
Like a frog, I think. They're not as good as the.
red frogs.
Yeah, they're not too
Oh,
bad.
the old red frogs. Yeah, never really loved the old red frogs, but
One of those things, with the Allen's line, you can break it down. With the Allen's snakes, you get the different colours.
For sure.
You got a bit of variety. You got your yellow, your green, your red, your orange, your purple. But
if you don't like your reds, you're gone with
yeah,
those.
so if it's straight down the line, if you're going to have a whole packet, it's just the same taste.
We'll put them behind the cherry ripe.
Nah, in front.
In front. Maybe go in front of the Crumbie.
Yeah, okay.
All right, there we go. Wagon wheels. We never really had that many wagon wheels back in our day.
In the bin.
You're not happy with the wagon wheel?
Yeah.
I think I'd put it in front of this here. I'd say it's terrible, but it's not like the worst of the worst.
Terrible, okay.
Now, here we go. Tiny Teddies. I'm riding hard for Tiny Teddies.
What do you know what this one is? We already put Tiny Teddies up top.
Oh, did we? Oh,
You
yeah.
zoom in?
These are the vanilla ones. Honey.
I've never had a honey.
Can't remember the honey, actually. Was it honey? Let's just put it in... Let's just put it there for now.
Yeah, I think
that's fine.
You
I
know the
can't
Tiny
really
Teddies
remember
brand. You know what they're bringing.
You know what they don't have here? Dunkaroos. Remember Dunkaroos?
Yeah, Dunkaroos are a
They were
classic.
unbelievable. Was that an Australian thing? That must have been because it was like a little...
Because you have the 3 thing and you get like the
on the
strawberry.
dip, yum, Dunkaroos. Get those back in our lives. What's going on there? All right, here we go. We got those things again. We're putting that to the back because
Yeah,
it's
we've done that one.
Vegemite shapes. Ever heard of them?
Never heard of them. They
So,
sound like
Let's just keep it off the list because people come for us if we go after them and we don't know them. Same with these. These are all special ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
look
never
at this.
had the...
Sausage sizzle and and the meat pie one.
Yeah,
so
okay.
leave those off the list.
Leave them off the lift.
All right, here we go. Same with
Choc chip was the one. That's the one I
choc
thought.
chip. Tiny Teddies have to go up a bit higher.
What's that first one we put?
The original? Oh, they're the
No, the
chocolates.
chocolate. Nah, choc chip's better than chocolate.
Yeah, I think
Easy.
you're right. So let's move
I'd
the choc
drop
chip up here and then drop
chocolate-
back down after the pods.
Yeah.
I like that. I like your style there. We're flying now. We got the mint patties.
Never
Yuck.
heard of it.
See you later. Behind the jumpies. Now I'm a big fan of these Red Rock Deli chips.
Yeah, see, people say that.
So
but
you want to go back to your old school,
just give me a
Smiths and that?
Smiths and let's be done with it.
See, I
You're
don't
trying
mind
to
the
get a bit
change
too
up.
fancy.
As you get a bit older, I don't mind it. So I'm going to have to get it up for the people. I know there's going to be a lot of Red Rock fans
What
out
one's
there.
this? Honey soy.
Honey soy.
Yeah, they're all right.
Personally, I'd rather a sweet chili, but
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna have to put them for the people at home behind our there.
Yeah, okay.
You
I
happy
don't
with
mind
that?
that. I'm glad they're on the great
I think
list.
if I saw these two lined up, I'd still be going that old dirty Sandboy
Yeah,
barbecue.
Sandboy
Yum,
is
yum,
great.
yum. All right, pods. This is another just a kind of weird pod Snickers flavour.
I've had its taste. They're not as good as the Mars one, so maybe chuck it behind Tiny Teddy Honey.
Boom. Okay, we love it. We love it.
Chico's. It's a
Chico's.
weird flavoured tasting, and not many people like it. I actually don't mind a Chico.
I think I'd be surprised if they weren't cancelled by now. That I'm pretty sure.
Let's chuck them in the...
So let's put them in the terrible just for, there we go. Original Thins.
Yeah, you can chuck those with the Smiths.
Yep.
Yeah,
Boom.
not
Just
for me.
that's it. And that was
That's
it.
That's the list.
All right, that's a good list. Time is a flying away from us. We love it. So have a look at that.
That's a good list.
I'm going to get a little screenshot on that. Boom, boom, boom. We love it.
So we've got...
Give it a quick rundown from the top.
so
Rapid.
excellent. We've got pizza shapes, cheese twisties, barbecue shapes, caramel koalas, and that is a solid 4. And we like to keep a max of 4 up top, don't we? A 4, maybe 5 if it's a massive list, but 4 is good. Then we've got the chicken Smith's chips, the Tiny Teddies, choc chip. Then you've got the Smith's salt and vinegar, the Cheezels, the Snakes Alive, the Flakes, the Redskins, the Thins, and the Twisties chicken. Good Sandboy barbecue. Then we've got the Honey Soy, Red Rocks. We've got the Whiz Fizz, the Pod Mars, the Tiny Teddies, chocolate, Burger Rings, Freckles, and the Shapes chicken they got up there. That was nice. When you got your average, your Red Frogs, your Violet Crumbles, your Cherry Ripes, your Tiny Teddies, Honey, which I don't know how they made it that high, to be honest. And then your Snickers pods. Then you got a couple of below average Tim Tams, Boost, Chomp, Natural Chip Co. and your bad French fries. And you got your terrible down below as well. That's enough for me.
All right. So let me get back here. I should be hopefully back. Let me know. I've got a message come through saying that Foldsy was lost for a little bit of that last part, but that's okay.
That's all right. Still going. Still running well. Still got
the growing pains. Some more reports. We're back.
Stefo's also said Chicos are also the ultimate.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Okay. We're back. We're sorted. We're absolutely flying here. We don't need our bloke. He is fired. He goes away with his dal. We respect the vacays away with the dal. You need that. You do need that in your life. But
For sure.
not when we're working hard here. My phone's blowing.
Not at all. So
people aren't happy with the list, but that's good. We like that. We like to see that. We're flying. So what do we got next? We are absolutely humming.
Hit me with a top 5. Hit me with a top 5 over there, Foldsy. All right. So if anyone watched a couple of weeks ago, Foldsy said that Friends was his favourite TV show. Is that what we hit? I think we did. I think
yes,
you said
Friends, definitely.
That was your favourite. So I'm heading towards just top. No, hang on. I've butchered this. Apologies, everyone.
Uh-oh.
I apologize. It's not Friends. It's Australia's biggest selling beers.
Okay, it's a completely different.
Yeah, so the Friends edition is for the 30-second rapid fire. So, sorry, this is the Australian biggest selling beers of 2022.
Ooh, I like it.
So,
and that's one thing I know about is beers, baby.
Yeah, it's a interesting list, but we'll see how you go. So what are your thoughts? Give us your top. So here we go. Top 5 Australians' biggest selling beers of 2022. How we go, Foldsy?
Okay, cool. So it's back in the day. You had your staples, I reckon, like your VBs and your Carlton Drafts and stuff like that, and your Carlton. But I think things have changed. I reckon now everyone's into their fruity beers and all this stuff. So I'm still going to say I'm going to go Great Northern as a number 1.
Number 1. Tick. So Great Northern.
Personally,
Brewing
not a fan.
Co. Number 1.
Rubbish. Yeah. So no mid strengths here. It must be the original super, whichever it is. Great Northern. Let's go.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a think.
What's happening over here?
Let's have a think.
Lost the plot over there.
I'm just having a think. I'm still gonna have to say, well, Carlton Dry, I reckon, is gonna be
Bang. Number 2. The guy knows his beers. He knows his beers.
Yeah, you don't get this figure. We're not knowing beers, all right? I need to work a few of them off.
So we had the basketball last night. Worked off a few kegs.
That is true. All right, let's roll it. Next, let's go down the line of So
2 for 2s
I'm going to have to say draft's still in there, hopefully holding on still.
not on there. And to be honest, it didn't even hit the top 10.
Really?
Which I don't know
knew
if
it was
that's
dropping, but
I'm not sure. According to this website, it wasn't top 10.
okay. No, that's good. Let's keep pumping then. So now there's got to be one of Australia's favourite beers still in the list, surely. Not this other garbage. Like Dry is one of the worst beers of all time. Let's go VB.
Vic Bitter, number 5. Bang.
Just held in there.
You got the 1. You got the 2. You got the 5. You've got 2 strikes remaining and doing well. These 2 are gettable too.
All right. Okay. Gettable?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
we've definitely discussed them on the pod.
For sure. It's gonna start going. So it's gonna be away from those. Oh, okay. Can I just have a hint? Would you drink the garbage?
Nah.
You wouldn't.
Both these I wouldn't
go near. I wonder if I'm gonna go a bit of a wild one.
Yep, like that.
I might be behind the times. Crown.
Nah, that's a terrible guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Terrible guess. I'll give you a hint with one. It's not a Melbourne beer.
It's not a Melbourne beer. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go 4X.
4X gold, number 3.
Okay. So what? One strike left. One
strike left. You need number 4. Great Northern number 1. Carlton Dry number 2. 4X gold number 3. Vic Bitter. Number 5. For all the marbles, top 5 challenge.
How do I go?
Foldsy, give us your pick.
Now, you reckon this is gettable?
I wouldn't have, you know the beer, but I wouldn't have guessed it. But yeah,
I'm gonna have to go wild because nothing's coming to me. I'm gonna go Bolter.
No. Think it's when I read it, it's the only beer that's not like a big company.
Oh yeah, so what's being bought out like Furphy or Stone and Wood or
Coopers?
Okay, yeah, Coopers are pretty massive.
Their own.
Coopers is one of the worst beers of all time, if not the worst.
I wouldn't drink. Yeah, the 4X gold. But that was it was a tough list, so I think that was not too bad. 4 out of 5,
almost. Yeah.
Pretty good for a top 5. Not bad at all. Great work. Aussie.
All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
Now I've got to make sure I can bring it up. With
What
no
were your
dramas.
thoughts on that top 5? Did you like that one?
I did
the
a lot.
change up?
Yeah, I did. That is my go-to. You know, beers, all that kind of stuff. I'm all for that. So
Good.
I love that. So here I go. So I'm going to say top 5.
Yep.
Highest.
Fling the thing.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And
hang on.
I'm on the screen. You're not.
No, it's good. Boom.
Oh.
That's it. Top 5. Highest wicket. What would you call it? Wicket
takers?
Wicket takers.
Yep.
In cricket history.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's have a look here. So highest. I've lost my little screen, so just
That's
bear
all right.
with
So I'll
me.
have a think about it. So
Tell your people about your cricket background. You
used to play a lot of cricket
left
back in the
high
day.
school to go play cricket. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I left school in year 10. We did this cricket school with well, it wasn't like a cricket school. It was more like a cricket teaching school. But yeah, whatever it was, I played a lot of cricket until I was about 19, 20. Then I just stopped liking it, so we stopped playing. But do enjoy cricket. Haven't followed it too closely for the past 2-3 years. So there might be someone who's kind of snuck up and taken over the top 5 that I don't know about. But I feel pretty
This could be a
confident.
hard one. This could be a hard one. I'm just going to say that now. And we're going for just test matches too.
Yeah. Sweet. So
So,
obviously,
make it
number
easy.
1, Matthias Muralitharan.
Correct.
Yeah.
On what are we going?
700 and something, or
800 on the Dozzy. 800 on the Dozzy.
On the Dodds. And then you got Shane, Keith Warne.
That's
Where is
it.
he?
SK
What,
Warne.
704?
Oh, almost 708. So I've gone down a good
708.
path here. I thought I was a bit worried at the start, but yeah, it could get a bit hard now. But you've
2.
done well. 2 for 0.
All
Let's
right.
go.
There's a couple that's coming to mind. Glenn McGrath.
Ooh, ah.
Is he number 5 or something?
Ooh, ah, Glenn McGrath. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he's 6th.
What? How many?
Our boy McGrath.
How many wickets is that?
McGrath is 563.
Yeah. Okay.
Great work,
So I'm
McGrath.
going to have
We
to
love
go with.
McGrath.
I think this guy. I don't know why. It's just in my head. Anil Kumble. 600 and something.
Let's have a look here.
No, I might have butchered the name here. Or,
From India,
from India.
A. Kumble.
Yeah.
619 wickets.
Come on.
He slipped into number 4.
Yes. That was that. For some reason, that kind of.
Oh, I forgot to use these. Are these still working? Hang on. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Oh,
I think
who knows?
it'll
Who
come
knows?
through. So that's 3. So I've got so far. I got 1, 2, and 4. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so just to get you while you're thinking there, we got number 3 is on 686 wickets.
Oh, is that Jamie Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did that give it away somehow?
No,
that?
It just
Came to you.
me.
Great
Yeah.
work. Great work. Give Warney a bit of a next to you there. He's right next to you.
Come on.
Wrong way. Great work. And one more left. So we've
Okay.
got you've got 1, you've got 2, you've got 3, you've got 4. You just need number 5 on 588 wickets.
588.
As many wickets as I used to take back in the under 16. Got the bowling award. Left arm over.
Yeah,
See you
nice. Okay, so 588 wickets. That's. I'm thinking. It's not an Aussie. I don't think so. I'm gonna go about the Aussie. What about? Could it be another Englishman? Couldn't be Stuart Broad, could it?
Stuart Broad!
Oh, I've done it.
He's done it. He's done it. Great work. Great work. Fantastic. Give him the party music. Have a dance.
Are we still
Get the
dabbing
top
in this
5
song?
over the top. People are dabbing. He's got that top 5 in there nicely. Well
The
played.
Warney, that was good. So Warney's 2. I'm gonna keep getting.
So that was Broad, just so you let you know.
Yeah, still Broad.
588. Great work. That is fantastic. Give yourself a big clap there.
Yeah, I thought it was because it just now that the Ashes have started, it makes sense. They've just been playing for so long, Anderson and Stuart Broad. He's quite good. He's number 5. That's a great career for the big fella. He's still bowling really well as well for those watching the Ashes. I think there's new test might start in a couple of days, so we've got some more sports coming up as well, which is quite good. So that was great.
Have you got a resident sports guy, or is it just yourself?
Looks like I'm the
resident cricket man.
Yeah, I think that's me. Or what happened to Crowley? Crowley's really he's lost it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's working hard. I don't know. He's got a new missus. Maybe just,
missus.
too many things going on. I tried to actually call him the other night. Gave us nothing. So, maybe our resident sportsman's gone
Yeah.
haywire. But, we'll pull him back. Don't you worry.
For sure. So that was good. The top 5, I really enjoyed both those. Did you want to, while you're doing that, did you want me to get up the 30-second rapid fire friends
Well,
edition?
just before we get to that, just to break up the games a bit, I just want to go over a bit of, just keep people interested with a bit of pop culture, what's going on. So we've got the as you know, the submarine's gone down, unfortunately. And we're not making light of this situation. The boys have gone down. Obviously it's all happening now with if you haven't seen that, it was a Logitech controller, like a PlayStation controller was doing the submarine. And they pretty much, everyone said, don't go, silly.
There was a few comments and made like, why we, like, there's a few issues, you probably shouldn't go down type stuff.
For sure.
It's a big risk taking that going down there. But
That's
interesting.
It. I just want to show you a bit of this. So there's a bit of background here. Blink-182 have been thrown into the mix here, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to get this up on your screen. We can react. Hopefully the people can hear it at home, okay? And if not, I'm going to put my microphone next to it so you can see it. So this bloke, Finn McKintay, or however you say his name, he gives us a good rundown, okay? Really, I think this is worth going over.
Okay.
So here we go. This is for the people, if I can get it up. So I'm going to put that up.
I'll tell you about this. This is one of the weirdest fucking things. Some rich guy, some billionaire, I guess, built this DIY submarine to go explore the wreck of the Titanic, which is like, I think it's like 13,000 feet under the surface. I think it's like really fucking far. This is like literally built out of like off the shelf parts from like Camping World and stuff like that. The engineers who were responsible for like vetting the thing were like, no, don't do this. Like, so this window
people
here.
aren't happy, right? So this is just what I said, or just I went through here. So this is what's going on in the world right now. It's important news.
Yeah, for sure.
Size of a minivan, I think.
Yeah, size of a minivan. So why they
literally like a lot.
And they're talking about the submarine and the control and that. But it gets weirder because what's come out of this is this bloke, the grandson has gone out.
Stepson, or what?
Stepson. And people, it just gets weird because the stepson's out. Have a listen. Finn will give us all the news that we need to know.
Yeah, it's good to have Finny out.
What's fucking wild about this? The craziest part of this whole thing is the guy's stepson. His stepson is fucking insane. Here's what his stepson was doing while his stepfather is, a mile under the ocean or whatever, dying in this fucking submarine. He's at the Blink-182 show, tweeting at Tom DeLonge. Tom, I'm back at the Blink show tonight to comfort me in this time of tragedy in the family. Thanks for the love. This is really what he's doing. That's not it, though, people. That's not it. Worse. He was also thirst posting here, simping for some OnlyFans girl. She says, please. Can I sit up?
He's jumped on. He's on the OnlyFans. He's gone haywire. He's a big Twitter man, all right?
Yeah,
we got Twitter, by the way, Bowler?
Yeah, Bowler Officer Twitter.
Big Twitter man. So
and he says, yes, please. Again, June 21st. This is yesterday. This is yesterday. While his stepfather is probably suffocating on the bottom of the fucking ocean, he's simping for this OnlyFans girl. And listen,
it gets worse,
I respect it. I respect it. A lot of people are clowning this time on some trivial bullshit that doesn't work. Also respect it. Exactly. Bro than this. He is even more strange. At Tom DeLonge, my stepdad is missing in the sub at the Titanic site. I'm here at the San Diego show for support. Thanks.
All right, so he's going around all the Blink shows and he's tagging the boys.
He's Tom to be singer.
Okay. Also from yesterday.
Sync 182.
Which we don't, it's funny, but it's sad. But Sync 182.
Quit tripping in my hood. I can say N-word without the ER, of course. I'm down like that on the set. So
he's just gone absolutely bonkers, this bloke. He's absolutely losing it. And then people are coming out.
So I don't know who this person Cray is, but he posted this picture of himself with her at Cray Music. Thanks for reaching out with kind words and love during this difficult time. And she says, hi, the man Brian who has a photo with me where I signed his shoe. I've never talked to him before in my life other than that show where I did a meet and greet. I had no idea who he was until later. He's been blocked and banned from all my shows since. Apparently.
So yeah, just a bit of a rundown.
Yeah,
so
what the hell's going on?
He's got this tattooed on himself.
Safe and severely uncomfortable. For example, stuff like this. I got a tattoo of this bitch and she fucking dissed me. AW will fucking pay. I will show up to her LA apartment.
So he's gone real deep, this bloke. So out of nowhere, this bloke's become just an absolute
meme.
At
He's
this,
memed.
He's
been memed.
now here we go. Prison. He's been in
Memory.
prison, I reckon.
Got out of prison today after 2 years. So I don't know what's up with him.
It's just all wild,
but
this stuff, but it's it's been
Bizarre.
happening just for pop culture around the world. Finn McKinte, thank you. We love your work, mate. Thanks for giving us that.
On you, Finny.
We're still rolling here. We're back in business.
Yeah,
Love it.
that's
Just a
some
bit of
good
pop
work
culture.
over there
That's
by
good.
you.
I think we're good. I think hopefully you guys heard that. Otherwise, it was just some random bloke talking for a while there. But yeah, hopefully you heard that.
Nah, that's good. That's good stuff. So that is quite good. You're running really well over there on the effects
decks.
and the visuals. So our man, you're getting fired here live on the pod.
We love it. We love it. So what are we going to now? Bro knowledge?
Are we? Yeah,
Nah,
I don't think it's
we don't have one today.
Any music we can play?
Yeah, bro knowledge is coming over the top of you. Bang,
yeah,
bang,
yeah,
bang.
nice,
Hey.
Yeah,
That was
so
bro knowledge.
we've got. I don't think we've got a little pull up just yet for the 30-second
Rapid fire.
fire. I don't think we've got one just for that because you were a bit stunned. You forgot what it was, but it's because you haven't gone with a 30-second rapid fire since they come after you on TikTok.
Nah, I'm still not happy with it. But
So-
yeah, can you explain to the people and let them know?
So I've got 30
by all reports,
seconds.
we're gonna have to jet off the golf soon.
Yeah, we've probably got about 10 minutes left of the pod. We're going to do 30 seconds here. I got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. So we'll get the timer going because you've got the timer set up over there, haven't you?
Yep.
So I guess I'm not even sure if you want to keep it on me or just keep it on you and I'll ask the questions, whatever works. But I'll fire the questions. You got to see how many you can get
All right.
within that 30 seconds.
I'm gonna put it on me. Hang on,
this
hang
is
on.
the Friends edition.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. So let's put it on Foldsy, and then
Yeah.
let's put it on.
Maybe give me a countdown.
Boom. There it is. Okay, now we're all good. You just tell me
I'll
when.
go 3, 2, 1. And then
All
you
right, here we
press
go.
it. 3, 2, 1. Friends is set in which city?
New York.
Nice. What pet did Ross own?
Monkey.
What was its name?
Marcel.
Nice, nice, nice. What's the name of Joey's penguin?
Snuffle. Snuggles.
Hugsy. What song is Phoebe best known for?
Smelly cat.
What job does Ross have?
He's a and the dinosaur guy.
Paleontologist. What is Chandler's middle name?
Chandler. Oh, right. Nah, next.
Who sang the Friends theme?
Oh, was that 30 seconds?
Bang, 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 30 seconds. Not
Okay.
bad. So
Whoa.
what ones did we miss? So
That wasn't as good as I thought I'd go. But
Ross's job, paleontologist.
Paleontologist. Sorry, the word stumbled on me.
And
Chandler Bing. I should have known that. What was his?
Yeah.
Muriel.
Muriel,
I knew it was
yeah,
with the.
yeah. So
was
not
a good
bad
one.
though, not bad.
That was a very good one, actually. I like that.
I think his Joey's penguin's name was Hugsy.
Hugsy. I do remember
Yeah,
Hugsy.
yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable.
So that was not bad though. Not a bad. I think you got about four or five right there. So not bad at all.
Okay, hang on. Now I'm gonna give you this straight here. The one that I had for you,
Yep.
I had it up ready to go.
Yep.
Doesn't actually have the answers right next to them, which is going to be a drama for
That's
rapid
all right.
fire.
That's okay. I'll do the answer. And I'll review them later on.
You reckon you'll know them?
I think so. Yeah.
Nah, here we go. I think I've put up another one. Don't worry. We're live. We're long form.
We're live, baby.
Okay, here we go.
So it's been a good pod so far. We've pretty much got through everything we kind of wanted to get through.
Yeah, that's it. We're back tomorrow, by the way. We're back tomorrow
back.
for the week. Midweek.
Midweek mayhem. You keep saying midweek mania on the write-ups and stuff. So it's midweek mayhem. We'll be back tomorrow. Lots to go over. But we're going to finish off with a 30-second challenge here for Nugget. As long as this guy gets it up, I can see him. He's stumbling over there. He can't find it. You'd think he'd do his pre-game work, ready to go like I have, but doesn't look like he has.
Could be a boycott.
All right, let's boycott that and let's go into, because I've got a couple of things set over here, the versus challenge. So throw the grub off versus up there.
Oh, versus grub off. Grub off.
We're not grubbing off now, are we? This is just a straight versus challenge. So you'll get 1 minute.
Yep.
So you can get maybe asked the rapid fire for me tomorrow.
Yep, and I can give you a versus well today. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's roll.
All
it.
right, so
Oh shit, yeah, because we got to get rolling.
we got to get
go,
going.
let's
We've got about 5 minutes to go. Yeah. So you've got 1 minute to tell us why you think which one's better than which one. We've got Melbourne Bitter
Yep.
versus Corona.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a hard one.
You got 30 seconds to have a little think
That's
about
hard
maybe.
because that's both my favourite beers. How am I
I
going
know. That's why we don't give you easy questions here.
All right. Give me a countdown. I'm going to roll this. It's going to be a fast one. So I've got a minute. This is hard to talk about a beer for a minute, but okay.
monologue that.
All right, here we go. Let's 3, 2, 1. Foldy. All right, I'm going to go with. I love both these. They're both my favourite beers. Unbelievable beers. They're my both go-tos. But I'm going to have to go Corona only because it's a anytime beer. You crack one in the morning. It's delicious. It's not heavy. You crack one after a hangover. You can get it down. It's kind of like water. It's just but it's got taste. It's easy to drink down, but it's got taste. It is. You throw a lemon in it or a lime. Personally, I'm a lemon man. You throw it in there, and it takes a great beer up into an extraordinary beer. I love the Melbourne bitters, but sometimes if you crack that in the morning after a hangover, it's a bit of a slow start. But Corona, you're almost back in business straight away. Absolutely delicious. Throw that lemon in. I don't know, something about the bottle as well. Thin bottle, easy to drink with a big snout.
Yeah, no,
and
I like that.
there's something about it. It's just got this little bit of a tang to it. This little bit of it's a summer. It tastes a bit summer. Even if you have it in the cold of winter, it still gives you that little taste of hope. And that summer is coming. Corona, baby.
Yeah, that's nice. I honestly thought you'd go with Melbourne Bitter. So that's got me surprised, and that's interesting. You're a Corona man. That's number one.
That's it. That's
Number
it.
one
Oh, well,
books.
yeah, because if I do think about it, I guess it's. If I was out and about, like having a pub crawl or something, I'd probably knock down some. Early in the day, I'd go Coronas and then knock on to there's a Melbourne
Coronas
Bitters.
don't really have a tap. That
No,
could be
they
an
don't.
argument
So, but
against
Melbourne Bitters
Corona.
delicious. But okay, let's go. I'm going to give you one because we're going to end this up. We got some golf to play. We got that challenge. What if challenge? So let's roll it. Here we go. I'm going to give you a
Would you
countdown.
rather? What
We're
if?
going Glenn McGrath versus Shane Warne.
Yeah, absolute easy one.
No
for
worries.
me.
So if I give you the countdown, you're straight into it.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, ball.
This is easy for me. I was, as we mentioned before, I used to play cricket and I used to bowl leg spin. And that was because of the one and only, I've missed him again, Shane Keith Warne. He is the GOAT, I think, I know he's second, and we just went through that he was second in the bowling of all time wicket takers. But I think some of Murali's wickets, we're going to, maybe that it was on some rough surfaces. He's playing in Sri Lanka a lot. He's playing in India a lot. But Warney, 708 wickets. He's my GOAT. He's the best cricketer of all time, in my opinion. And, I like Glenn McGrath. I love what Glenn McGrath did, but Warney also scored a 99, so he could handle the bat a bit more than Glenn McGrath as well. But if you needed a wicket, if you needed a man with charisma, a man with the skill, a man who is the GOAT, you'd throw the ball to Warney and he could just single-handedly win you a match. He's got the greatest ball in history, the Gatting ball. I could go on for hours, but that's my minute.
There you go, Warney.
Ballet, Warney.
That's it, Warney. What an absolute
R.I.P.
legend. We love him. He's made this country a better place to live in.
Yes, good. There is actually, I'm going to give it a watch, I think.
Yes, there's bad reports on this. We'll have to watch it and then we'll get back
Maybe
there.
watch it on we could go live.
That's not a bad idea. We should do that because apparently people...
It looks like they've just thrown it together. I was
I don't
talking
know.
to
The headlines are
Rich
saying worst piece of TV in like Australian
yeah?
history. The people are going real hard after it, but
about it didn't seem...
hard to say. It's one of those sensitive topics. Bringing this out this soon, and then if you butcher it, it's going to cost you. And people love Warney so much; he's such precious, to Australia that it's like don't butcher it. And it sounds like they have, but we'll give it a watch. We love it. That was
for sure.
versus grub off, but without the grub off. Yeah,
But without the grub off. So I think that was we got through quite a lot.
That's it. We're going to go play golf now. Quickly give him that versus thing. Give him that
yep.
versus because we're
So,
going to play golf. Do it now.
Foldsy.
Film it. Put it on the grams.
So Foldsy, would you rather me give you $20 right now? I had a $20 note on my hand, but I didn't bring it up here. Or you get the chance to either, if you do this, I buy you lunch for next week, all lunches. So that's 5 lunches, all weekday lunches. Or if you miss this, you buy me lunches. And what it is it's a driver in hand.
Yep.
Par, let's say we'll go with hole 3 of Keilor, because I know that's a par 5, bit of fairway. You've got to hit the fairway. So that's the. So if you hit the fairway,
I hate that one.
yeah,
too.
yeah. So you hit the fairway, you get the.
I always go on the sticks. There. Is that why you're saying that?
Yeah. So you got to. It's but also it's quite. If anyone's played Keilor golf course, it is quite.
You know what? Let's just make this interesting. I'm taking it.
Oh, he's taking it.
I'm going to give you a quick one too.
Okay.
Closest to the pin, me or you, right?
Yep.
We have to go closest to the pin. Whoever gets closest to the pin on that second hole, par 3, we'll film it for the crew. Closest to the pin.
Yep.
The loser has to buy coffees all week next week.
Sweet.
Happy with that?
Love
we
it.
got the versus challenge. We love it. Unbelievable. All right, sign us off. We're out of here.
Yeah, get the little can you get the flashies going, or is that
Nah, I can't. We have to get our boy back here.
Okay,
He's
okay.
kidding himself. Sunny days, it's fun and I'm alive. Good friends, cheap wine, house of fun. We can marry us around. Sunny days, it's fun, I'm alive. And watch out this Friday. Foldsy Joel has a new single. It's coming. See you later. We'll see you tomorrow.